Okay. Out in the six, I'm a national treasure. The niggas that bad me gon' bad me forever. R.I.P. Kobe, but y'all niggas brokey. That's probably why y'all be shacking together. Capo and Leader got habits together. Like couples vacation, they packing together. Like rushing to finish, they'll slap it together. The charges like COVID, they'll catch it together. They hate me so much, it's a sickening thing. They must have heard wrong on the call. I sent them a sack cause I wanted you shipped to the king. When you was a part of the team, we used to be planning our Mexico trip in the spring.
Okay, I hope you guys are all doing well and welcome back to another swing trade vlog from the boring trader himself. And you know why I'm a boring trader? Let me tell you guys something. I've not taken a trade in 2 weeks. This is my first position in 2 full weeks. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? A trader didn't take a trade for 2 weeks? And let me tell you something. The last 2 weeks has been one of the most choppiest ranges we've seen on the DXY, the Euro USD, in a very long time. And if I was trading that range, and if I was trading inside that choppy range, I would have destroyed myself. And the trader, the unprofitable trader that I was, you know, whenever it was, he would have blown every account in there. He would have done this, he would have done X. So for me, when I'm not trading inside this, and when I can, you know, think to myself, well done. You know, I didn't trade inside there. It's not about, oh no, I didn't make $10,000 in this week. Oh no, I didn't do this, I didn't make 2 pay. I don't care about that. I cared about what I do, my process. I didn't take any trades when I wasn't supposed to. Well done. Okay, so let me show you the position that I finally got myself into. Now, as you can see, this is the Euro long position that I am currently in. So of course, this is the same Euro USD long position that I just sent into the mentorship as well. You know, give them like an actual breakdown of what I'm looking at, why I'm looking at certain things. You know, obviously I don't just tell them, oh, look, take this long position. No, of course not. We had constructed everything perfectly. Also, just to show you guys that I am actually in this position, you know, obviously I'm up $8 at the moment. Come on, Shun. I'm in on another account as well, currently down. I'm in on another account which is like a, you know, it's like a 10k live account and I get daily payouts on it, which is pretty nice. And I'm just trading on it for the fun of it, to be honest, because I don't really care. It's a 10k account. But yeah, anyways, so exactly what I said, everything starts, you know, we started everything in the weekly outlook lesson. Let me show you guys. So obviously I am looking at lower DXY. Okay, our initial plan was DXY below here, there's a daily FEG. I wanted the price to come into there and then take a long. Okay, that's what I wanted at the start of the week. Then we started to see all of this choppiness, which then I realized that, okay, maybe this weekly candle's intent isn't to actually expand from the daily FEG. Maybe it's just to retrace back into there. Okay, because we've got no more USD drivers this week. Okay, so that's why I'm starting to now take the trade towards the retracement. And I've got an advantage here. Because I've not damaged my accounts, because I've not damaged my capital in the last 2 weeks trading inside the range, I'm able to now take these retracement shots because I'm not the trader that I've already been in a bad position. And if you were in a bad position, then fine. You can wait until it comes into the daily FEG, then take the trade from there. But I'm in a place with my own risk tolerance. I'm able to take that lower DXY shot for the retracement because once it retraces, I would actually like DXY to respect this daily FEG inside here. So yeah, anyways, everything starts in the weekly lesson. Let me show you guys how we do it. Now, again, I do say I'm not looking for, you know, you don't need to take a move towards the daily FEG. But of course, if tomorrow the way that price... So yes, when I say this, I'm saying DXY at the point when I made this video was over here. And I said that, you know, we don't need to take the shot towards it. But if it's setting up that we have a beautiful opposing side manipulation, and we create a range and we manipulate it beautifully. I said, if we have an opposing side manipulation and we create a range. Okay, what do we see? We see in DXY opposing side manipulation. We took our weekly high. We started to create that range. Okay, that's why yesterday in the daily outlook section, I said to them, I'm not longing DXY straight away here because there's a daily FEG here. I would like to see price take out this high and then act as a range and then trade towards the daily FEG. What do? We've seen that beginning to happen. So now I can finally, I've seen everything I need to take. And it's now Wednesday, 7 p.m. in Dubai, which is like 4 p.m. in the UK. And I'm finally taking my first shot. So anyways, just gotten into the first trade of the week. And I am now about to head out with my boy to go do some work and things like that. Just maybe grab dinner or something, I don't know. But yeah, in this trade, we'll see how it goes and yeah, enjoy the vlog. Hey, wait. What is going on? I literally just finished recording this. What is price doing? What? I'm not even joking. What is price doing? That's the fastest $2,000 I've been up on one account. On the 10k account, I can request it straight away, to be fair. I'm up $200. On the other account, this is also a challenge account, so by the way, it doesn't count. I'm not trying to be a LARP. I'm up, what, $5,000, which is like 2.5. What is price doing? No way. DXY completely dropped. That's exactly what we wanted. This might be the fastest vlog from AB you will ever see. This is what I said to the guys in the mentorship. Literally 15 minutes ago, I said I'm looking for this on the Euro USD, and now we're doing this. I'm not even gonna tell you, oh, well, that's the skills. You know, I know everything. Bro, I don't know how this happened. There must have been some sort of news. There must have been something that happened. Let me see what the guys are saying. Raw. That is crazy. What is going on? What? Okay, let me quickly go check what's happening. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's probably the biggest reaction you'll see from the Boring Trader. Okay, that's probably the biggest reaction you'll see from me. And that was not because of price or whatever, it was simply just because of how funny it was. I literally just switched off the camera, looked back, and it done all that. Okay, but again, remember, we have to be logical and we have to be actually looking at price for what it's actually telling us. And what is price telling me now? Yes, it displaced up randomly, but it still didn't trade into the bullish H1 FVG. It still didn't retrace back into the M30 FVG. The XY still didn't retrace back into here. It could still very easily, it's induced the daily FVG very nicely. It could trade back into this bearish H1 FVG very easily. So I'm not going to actually scale in like a retard, okay? I'm not going to scale in like an idiot, okay? Just like I said here to the guys in mentorship right now, when they're all getting excited, we could still trade back into the H1 FVG here. So of course, don't have you get me? Invalidations just because you feel FOMO or something, okay? So you still have to look at price objectively for what it's actually telling you. And you have to look at price not through your emotions, not what you're feeling. Because obviously at the time, this is why I say I'm not a robot. When I seen that, do you think I'm not going to react and be like, oh, what the hell? And get a little excited, of course. But then 30 seconds later, I look back at price objectively. 2 minutes later, I look back at price objectively. Look at what's actually telling me. Look at the fact that, okay, great. We've not hit the daily FVG. I don't need to exit. We've not traded back into the H1 FVG. So there's no new invalidation. So what could I do? What would I do? Scale in here? I don't need to. Where am I meant to scale in? I want to scale. Am I happy to cut risk on this initial trade? No, because price could still come into here and then trade up higher. Then if that happens, I can cut my risk. Right now, I'm not willing to cut my risk yet. So anyways, so we're just waiting for that and let's see what happens. And I think I'm about to cut in a bit. So I guess you'll see that again. Now, yeah. Okay, so now we are on the way to go get some food. Just linking up with the boy right now. As you can see, the trade is still running. I'm glad I didn't scale in now. Good, bro.
You expect to fit?
Yeah.
Mansory edition.
In the May, oh my God.
What happened to Virgil edition?
In the Ray, wide body, color and black belt can't get no bigger. I got rich a while in jail, locked in a deal and went to jail. They ain't even seen me pop my shit. I'm just going by the chain, they say my name, I been bullshit. My niggas die while I'm chained to that gang, I'm right back for revenge. I'm just way more colder. Every 8 hours I'm changing feet, every 7.
Okay, so I said that we were gonna go get work done and we were gonna be a busy person getting tasks done and things like that. But you know us, we've got us and we're gonna go get. This guy's a freak. I'm telling you. We got Moobs here, we got Banny here. We have, remember the goat spot that I told you guys about? We had pizza and I told you guys it was amazing. We're going there.
Don't tell them the name though.
All right, we don't want to. We're trying to gatekeep it, but we're gonna show him. And it rhymes with zoo.
Pink bakery. It's the pink cheese you got your knob.
Oh, you almost said the word, bro. Okay, so yeah, we're going there, and let me just show you guys what the position is saying. So as you can see, still just kind of just chilling. As I said, the reason that I wasn't scaling and the reason that I wasn't doing things is because I actually do expect the XY now to come back into the H1 FVG. As you can see, tomorrow maybe create a new high of the day, and then we can get scaling, invalidation. This is not an invalidation I want to change anyway, so yeah. Anyways, let's go have this pizza, boy.
She tryna finesse Poly Market for bread. Where's the beef? It's cooked. Where's the boy? He's booked. Don't even recognize none of these names at the top of the charts. I look. Am I upset a bit? That's when you drop what shit.
So what's up? That man we took a risk for this. So talk a risk your business. Flick the wrist. Lord knows that I get pinned for this. But Lord knows if I get pinned for this, I probably won't get home until I'm 50. They say I'm the Messiah. You rappers is liars. I sign up at churches to rap at the choir. They spin my new verse at your way while you lie.
So we're looking for a spot to do some work, and this place is gonna close in 30 minutes.
Thank you.
This guy was talking about booting some cat. It's so sad, these guys, the way these guys think is, it's honestly, sometimes I think it's disgusting. And why are these guys my friends? We're walking, we see like a cute little kitten, there's kids that you want to hug. And this guy's like, what would you do if I boot the kitten away? And I'm like,
Baby, didn't you boot the baby though? Didn't you see the stroller and you went, all about it?
yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so I've been saying since the start of the day that we're gonna get some work done. But right now the time is 17 minutes past 12 a.m. and we have not done a single bit of work, but obviously the trade is still running and we've just came to our favorite spot to get cheesecake, and we wanted to let the boy try out the cheesecake, but unfortunately they ran out of cheesecake, you know. Feels like we're in a position where not too many things are going our way, isn't it? roadblocks. But yeah, so now we're just ending off the day with some tea, and then got some nice views as well, and then I'm just gonna head straight back home and then sleep. I'll get it.
All right, sugar daddy. Thank you. He pays for us. He's like very good friends.
I take care of them.
He's our dad.
That's good.
But they just have to make me feel good. Okay, can we sit outside or do you want to sit inside?
If you want to sit,
Can you give it? Don't dress a bit.
in a takeaway cup.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you.
No problem. I got you. It doesn't get better, boys. Now it's 1 a.m. and we're still out on the road. Out on the road getting matcha. Come on, Shan. And then yeah, let me show you guys the trade. I feel like I'm not showing you guys the trade in a while, but it's not exciting. It's just doing this right now, you know. DXY looking to retrace back into the 4-hour FEG. So what do I want to see? All I want to see tomorrow is DXY trading back into the H4 FEG, then trading down lower towards the daily FEG, so we can create a new high of the day inside there and then drop down lower. Euro potentially come back into the bullish H4 FEG as well, and then yeah, expand up higher. Obviously Euro is a little further away from the daily FEG than DXY is, so we will just need to wait and see. If DXY takes this daily FEG, I might need to exit there, maybe on the live accounts, but on the valuations I might let it run a little bit more if I need to, but guess we'll just see. For now we're gonna go enjoy my matcha. Come on, boy. Okay guys, how was our productive day?
Very good. We got a lot of work done. Honestly, I couldn't ask for a better group of friends always to keep me on my path,
Definitely.
on my structure. Genuinely, if it wasn't for these two guys, I'd probably have a lot more money in the bank, and they really helped me back a lot.
I'm gonna jump off the bird after the
No,
day.
no, we're good though, because like last night we were talking to each other like, yeah, we're gonna be up at this time, we're gonna go do this. Like we said, you know what, we'll be lenient with ourselves, we'll give us a little bit more space, and we said 11 p.m. we'll link up. We linked up at 8 p.m. to start work, and then what did we do instead? We got pizza, then we went and got Moroccan tea, and then these guys wanted matcha, and now we're doing this. Now we're going.
These guys wanted matcha, yeah.
Wallahi, AB's only gonna go
Uqsum billah.
Uqsum billah.
He had a matcha, he loved it, and he said, I will get that again.
Yes, I said it. I've had matcha 2 times in my life, and I've liked it both times. Matcha's very nice. As long as you don't, take photos with matcha showing your Van Cleef bracelet and things like that, you're good. Okay, good morning. Welcome to day 2 in the swing position vlog. And let me tell you guys something, and let me tell you and show you guys what Price actually managed to do overnight, because it's not very nice, to be honest, okay? But, this is what I want to talk about. When yesterday night, when we seen Price moving like that, and you're getting pretty close to take profit, you're up thousands of dollars and you're feeling great, and then Price does this. This is why it's so difficult to become a trader, especially on your mind, because who doesn't know when Price is moving up higher to be like, yeah, you to trade fine. But when Price does what it's done now, which I will show you, that's when most traders fail. That's when most traders make mistakes about exiting too early, about doing X, Y, Z. So let me show you what Price done. So anyways, in the morning, Price dropped all the way lower, near our invalidation, but I still respect the bullish H1 FEG. That's why I didn't exit my trade at the bottom. What's the point of me exiting my trade when yesterday I literally had a plan for DXY to come back into here, then drop down lower, and we've seen that. It doesn't matter to me that Price did come close to my take profit over here when we opened. That's irrelevant now, because Price had actually retraced back into the bullish H4 FEG. Yes, yesterday we seen that massive push up higher, but on that massive push up higher, what did Price do? It created a bullish H4 FEG. Okay, so now Price has actually dropped down lower, and let me show you guys. I did manage my position to the low, and I did scale in, but because of how far low, how close we were to our actual SL, I didn't get to cut out a lot of risk. So I'm still I added a position back in here, as you can see. So now I guess let's just see what price does. If price now trades below low here, I don't want to be in it. That's why I made the update to the guys saying, so as we expected, price traded back into the H4 FEG on DXY. This is exactly what we wanted yesterday after seeing that volatility. I told you guys not to scale in with a prudent validation, because that's what I said to the guys yesterday in the chat, and I told you guys in the vlog as well. I don't want to scale in yesterday when, you know, price is moving up higher, and I could have been like, you know what, this looks okay, maybe I should just scale in when price is all the way over here because, you know, I can get a little bit more profits, and I wanted to scale in. I didn't do any of that because price now has just done a beautiful manipulation. So now I would actually expect price to respect this low and then continue up higher towards our objective. So yeah, anyways, now I need to go pick up Moobs because his checkout is in, it was an hour ago, but he just woke up now. And then, so I need to go pick him up, and then we'll get to work or go to the gym, or, you know, show him around or something. I don't know. But we're gonna go live our life. Okay, so we just picked up the boy.
Come on.
We're gonna go get some breakfast, get some coffee, start the day right. And let me show you guys the scaling position, because I don't know if I got to show you, but yeah, pretty nuts. You know, I was thinking, damn, I got quite a nice little bottom tick, because you know me, I'm not really a bottom ticker. I don't know how to do that, to be honest. And then I'm like, bro, let me see what trade you took, yeah? Show them the position that this guy just got into it. What is that, bro?
You're doing a casual, bro.
What is that? This guy's nuts. This guy is nuts. So yeah. Now we're gonna go get some breakfast, and hopefully Euro trades towards the daily FEG. But you know, now that I've got the scaling position, if DXY hits the daily FEG first and Euro hasn't yet, I can still exit with a good enough yield from the trade without taking the full objective because of the scaling position. So yeah, let's go get some brekkie.
Oh, thank you very much. And then obviously, thank you, boy. I also, that dump was insane though. I'll be said like you put it as well.
You know the best thing about when you trades in drawdown? When you trades in drawdown, it's really good to have like a clown. Like, you know, this is like a clown that I like pay for. It just bees around me, makes me laugh, and that gesture clown, you know, it's good. Okay, so we just had breakfast, and let me show you guys what the trade is doing, you know, because I want to be completely, you know, open and transparent with you guys exactly what I'm feeling, what price is doing at all times. I don't want to just come in and say, oh guys, at the end of the trade, look, I go into this buy position. Oh, and then when it goes all the way, no, you know what, I was actually in a sell position, like what most people do. Okay, so price was pushing up very, very nicely, and then we just began to retrace down lower again, and it's just absolutely stinker price action. We made a bunch of equal highs at the top, and now price is doing this. It doesn't look too good at the moment, but you know, I accept my risk. When I went into this trade, I was very, very happy with the position. And remember, we have the advantage that I've not taken any damage inside the range when we were stuck inside the range 2 weeks ago. I've not taken any damage, so I'm much happier to actually take this position. And you know, I'd be very happy if this trade, well, I wouldn't be excited, but I'd be completely fine with this trade losing, because this is a trade that, you know, I planned this whole week, and we've seen exactly what I needed to see. I executed my plan is just as I would have. And now, you know, trade is going against us, but we're still obviously in the trade. So I guess now let's just see what it does. So obviously once the trade starts to look peak, the guys are like, oh, what's going on, and acting like a bit of a victim. But you know, that's the characteristics of an inconsistent trader, and you're never going to get consistent. And I can't sugarcoat to them, so I have to just give them a little bit of a beating, you know what I mean? I just told them, I put this voice note in saying, you can't act like this. And then I just said, if every time your trade is in profit you feel amazing, and when retraces goes into drawdown, or you lose a trade that you wanted and you planned for, please check your gender, double check. I have to let them know this is the reality. You know, when you're trading, not every trade is going to go your way, and if a trade goes into drawdown, if you lose a trade that you planned for and you can't handle that, you are not going to be a consistent, you can't be a trader. You're an industry that you will lose. No matter how good you get, you will always lose. You will always lose. That will happen 100%. So, you know, if you're in a trade that you planned for, that you accepted the risk, and you lose that trade and you start crying, you start complaining, please double check your gender, because I promise you, you might want to give it a check, because I don't know what to tell you until you figure out what gender you are, bro. So yeah. Yes, my people, as you can tell, let me give you a verdict on the swing trade that we were in. And you know, I wanted to really show you the reality behind a trader, because it would be very easy for someone to just not show these kind of things, just for someone to not show this kind of side and only talk about when the trade goes well. But the reason for me, especially, anything I take and any decision I make, the mentorship guys know. They have full transparency. So now let me show you the trade and how it ended up actually playing out. So as you can see, the trade ended up hitting our full stop loss. Price had a very nasty manipulation in the morning, and then it dropped. It started displacing up higher. At this point I was saying, well, if price does come back below this low again, the trade's not looking good. So I managed my risk and added a little bit more size in. I was very careful with adding the size in. As you can see, I'll put up the P&L of how much I actually lost. I lost under even 1% because I didn't want to scale in with that much because of market conditions. And then we hit the loss. But there's a very, very important topic I do want to talk about, which is accepting prices in a range. Because let me show you what price actually done after this and what it done for the full rest of the week. Now, as you can see, the full week, this was our full weekly candle range. All of this inside a range. If you were long or short, you were not wrong. Price just wasn't ready to expand. Long or short, you were going to get trapped in the market. So what does that mean? This is when traders blow their account. This is when traders think to themselves, oh, what do I not know how to trade? I've taken 3 positions this week. I've taken long positions, short positions. Why are none of them working? Maybe you should step back, look at the 4-hour time frame and understand and accept that price is in a range. Okay? The only way as a trader that you will know that price is inside a range is once it's already maybe hurt you and you've already been burnt by the fire to know, okay, price is in a range. What do you do after that? You don't just go back into the market hoping that no, price is not in range. I'm going to get back in. It's going to work. It's going to work. And it just bounces from one end to the range to the other end. That's where they destroy their accounts. So once you understand, okay, price is in range, accept it, move on. Once you've already burnt your right hand with the fire, trying to touch it, and you understand, okay, this fire is hot, this is a range. Why are you then putting your left hand onto the fire? Why are you then putting your right foot onto the fire? Why are you putting your face onto the fire? You've understood it's a range, let price be, and step away. Okay, so the full rest of that week I was done. I didn't want to do anything else for that week. And if I did go back into the market, guess what would have happened? I would have taken multiple more losses. That's where they'll go wrong. A trader will take an absolutely perfect shot over here, get caught inside a range, and then what do? They jump back onto the lower time frame. They go to the 15-minute time frame and think, no way, prices, no, I need to be right, and they start shorting, longing, getting taken out. That's where they blow their accounts. So ask yourself, you might know how to read price when price is in high probability conditions, but if you don't know what to do and when to step away and when to put the foot down off the pedal, you are not going to be consistent, okay? You really need to understand when to put the foot down on the pedal and when to step away. And there's nothing wrong with you missing a week, missing a few days. Even the hardest part about that is especially after losing position. Now, I told you guys something at the start of the vlog. I told you that this was my first position I've taken in 2 weeks. What kind of trader? This is the industry that you're in. You chose this. You wanted to be an industry that you can make the right decisions for 2 weeks, not trade like I know I shouldn't have been trading. If I went back and I thought and I did trade them conditions, I would have lost in these 2 weeks. So I'm happy I didn't. You had patience and you're expecting to be rewarded as if the market owes you something. You take a trade after 2 weeks and it loses. If you are a trader that can take that to the chin and move on and forget about what happened and take your next decisions and make your next trades, forgetting about the previous outcome, you're going to be consistent. You are going to be profitable. But if something like you're not trading for 2 weeks, you think you're a patient trader, you think you're doing well, and then the next trade that you take when it was a great trade, it loses, and then you lose your mind and you go all over the place and you take 15 trades, you're not going to be consistent. You then need to step back and understand, what am I? What industry am I in? I am in an industry of probabilities where I could do every single thing right and lose money. And I'm also in an industry where I could do everything wrong and still somehow make money. That's why I say not every winning position is a good trade, not every losing position is a bad trade. So yeah, anyways, that is the swing position vlog over. I hope you guys enjoyed. Didn't really get up to much this week, to be honest. It's been a lot of work, and right now I am cooking up another vlog as well, so you guys will see that. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any questions or anything like that, or whatever, leave it in the comments and I will try my best to get back to it. And yeah, subscribe, hit the like button, enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and catch you guys in a bit.